ladies and gents.
Yeah, how you doing? Welcome to Talking Rat Podcasts. Oh yeah. And today is a very special episode.
It's episode
11.
12.
12.
12, yeah.
12. Episode 12. Okay.
Isn't your mind blown?
Yeah. Okay, so today usually we think about what we're gonna talk about beforehand every week just to give something for us to talk about, but I decided to have an idea. We'll have something, experiment with something. Why don't we just wing it this week? And if we like it, if you guys like it, we'll do it more often. And every week, if we have something we want to talk about, we'll talk about it. But if we don't, we'll just, we'll improvise if it works out this episode.
I feel like most podcasts are pretty much improvised. They just have specific, like what we do. They just have certain topics that they want to hit. And
like I watched one called the Super Mega Cast. I think that's all like improvised. They just go every week, talk about something, and usually it's something in their daily lives. And so I guess usually I start this segment at the end, but I'm gonna start it at the beginning. It's my movie talk or TV talk, whatever. Just to kind of get a conversation going. And the movie I saw this week was
Batman.
No, it's Jaws. Jaws. It's the scary shark movie that Spielberg made back in the 70s. It was considered the first blockbuster. I thought the first blockbuster came from the 50s, but no. Jaws was the first blockbuster, and I think it was the first of its kind too.
Define blockbuster for me.
I think it's a store that went out of business. No, it's
okay. I knew that.
Yeah, it's like something that is a smash hit. Like people like I guess people go around the block to the box office and kind of bust the block. I don't know. It's just what blockbuster means. It's a huge hit. It's like a money-making movie.
Okay, I've got to look this up real quick. What's the definition of blockbuster?
I know, but when you hear a blockbuster movie, you know it's a big movie, a successful movie. And Spielberg, this is like his early movie, and I'm surprised it got with the PG rating. It gets pretty violent at points. So anyways, if you don't know what Jaws is, I can't believe I haven't seen it at this point. What it is about a little town, and a shark decides to come in and ruin everybody's day at the beach. So these three guys have to go find it and kill it. That's pretty much the movie. And they actually explain why the shark comes along the coastlines, because that's where it staked its territory. That's where it's like, oh, there's humans here. There's food here. I'm just gonna eat it. So they gotta get rid of it. That's why they got to get rid of the shark, because it eats a kid, it eats a girl. I think that's pretty much the only two people. No, it eats another guy during the 4th of July. And then they go out to the boat and it eats the captain, destroys the boat, and then Chief Brody, the main character, I can't remember the captain's name, but Chief Brody, he the shark has a canister, an air canister in its mouth, and he aims, he shoots. Before he aims, he says, "Smile, you son of a," and shoots, and the shark blows up. And happy day. Wow. And that's the movie. It's a classic. It's very tense. It doesn't show the shark very much. It shows like a mechanical shark, and it looks very convincing. It got 4 sequels, which I really don't get, because the shark blew up in the first one. So why do you want to bring it back? I think Jaws 2, it literally just comes back. It's got scars on its face. It blew up. It disintegrated practically.
Okay, but what kind of animal would come back and know to hunt people down like that?
Especially the same people, the Brodies.
Yeah, it's no, if you beat up an animal, let alone blow it up,
it's
going to leave you alone.
It's okay, I don't want to mess with you.
I get it, dude, I'm done.
It doesn't make sense.
Unless sharks are of that
Jaws
nature.
Revenge is probably the worst because it comes back and it tries to kill the Brodies. It just follows them to the Bahamas, even though it was in wherever Amityville is. No, is it? I don't remember the town called Amity. Whatever.
Amityville. That's where those horror movies take place.
Yeah, I think it's in Amity.
Amity.
Yeah.
That's where Jaws takes place.
I guess. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Jaws, great movie. A classic.
It is a blockbuster. Now, let me read you the definition of blockbuster. You were pretty much kind of on the spot. It says blockbuster is a noun, and it means a thing of great power or size. In particular, a movie, a book, or other product that is a great commercial success.
So, also Harry Potter, like, the final book was a blockbuster, because, like, I remember seeing lines for the book. People would go out and it's like, I want to see how this ends, you know.
And then J.K. Rowling calls PewDiePie a
Nazi.
And not that I lost respect for her, I don't think she understands.
She heard that people were calling her Nazi. She believed it.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It is kind of sad.
Well, it's like, he's a Nazi. Why? Because he made Nazi jokes.
It's like, everybody makes Nazi jokes. It's funny.
Everybody makes jokes about the Nazis.
It's funny. Well, look, there's Hitler. Yada, yada, yada. Am I a Nazi now for making fun of Hitler?
They made a game about killing Hitler, let alone several movies with Hitler in it, you know.
Inglourious Bastards has Hitler actually get murdered in it, get shot in the face multiple times. And, the movie, Wolfenstein, the first game, you kill Hitler. It's graphic. And then there's what's that one game? Sniper Elite V2. I think there's DLC. Shoot Hitler. You shoot Hitler with your sniper rifle. Shoot him in the face. And I like that game where if you go shoot it and you see an X-ray, it actually shows the bullet go through the skull, shatter the skull, go through the brain.
That's the game PewDiePie played after, right?
Yeah.
So to make amends, he kills Hitler.
Yeah.
Just to show he's not a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not saying those guys aren't bad. Like, I know that there's a lot of those, what do they call themselves?
Neo-Nazis.
What's the overall group called?
The Nazi Party?
No. What did they call PewDiePie? Not just a Nazi, but like a fascist? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Because Nazis were fascists.
Yeah. Anyway. I mean, there's still groups out there that are like that today.
It's not like all fascists are Nazis. It's just that the fascist regime is it's not considered not very an ideal regime, kind of like communism.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it's good, and I don't agree with it, but
PewDiePie's
not a Nazi, and only his fans would know that, I guess, because they don't listen to the Wall Street Journal.
Now they think he's a racist because he said the N-word on stream. But in my own private time, I've admitted to saying the N-word, but I'm not racist because I just say it. I say, N-word, and I don't have it directed toward any black people. I shouldn't say it, but I'm not using it in a racial sense. I'm just using it because I guess it's fun to say. I'm digging myself into a hole.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I just say it, and I don't mean it in a racist way, even though it technically is a racist word. It's just stupid white kids like me do. Okay.
And everybody in the Caribbean, like that's how they say like "What's up, man?" Well, and people here like all the time people say "What's up, my brother," but they use the N-word.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a word that we should like. I don't know. It's making us feel divided. We shouldn't talk about. We talked about it before.
We've discussed this enough.
So
Sky, our feelings on it.
So Sky, any music this week?
Ooh, the wonderful world of music is a beautiful place. So this week's music is brought to you by me.
Okay.
No sponsors. We're not popular enough to have sponsors. Yeah. Unless you see this video in 10 years and you see an ad pop up of
some music.
Yeah,
Spotify.
somebody that's
Yeah.
sponsoring us.
Yeah. Spotify, SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
I think I need to move my camera over because it's like cutting my arm off.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, just there you go. Boom. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, this week's song, not just song. I want to do like bands, and then
Yeah.
I'll recommend a song from the band.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
It's totally cool.
You can go on with multiple bands if you want, baby.
Well, see, that's the thing is there's infinite amount of bands, and I could go on
but I
forever.
guess you save one a week,
Yeah.
so you don't run out.
Cool. Well, this week is like an indie band, which they're getting kind of popular. They actually went on tour with 21 Pilots way back when. And their name is Vinyl Theater. And I think their biggest hit right now is called Breaking Up My Bones. Go check it out.
It's breaking up my bones. I wanna. I heard it playing in your car. It's a pretty good
you've
song.
heard it. It is a good song. It's groovy. Anyway,
I thought that was Small Pools
No.
at first, but it's,
they kind of sound
Yeah.
similar. But no, go check them
Yeah.
out. Vinyl Theater.
yeah,
VINY.
breaking up my
A-L.
bones.
No, VINYL. Vinyl Theater.
Yeah.
It's spelled theatre. I never understood that. Is that like
Yeah.
some sort of
I don't know.
Latin?
English is.
Because there's cinema. Well, it's century, but it's not spelled century. And then
You
it's
are
theater,
cinema.
but it's theatre.
I love you forever.
Maybe it's not
Yeah.
century. It's just theater. Whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care. I think it is Latin, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's Old English.
Yeah.
It's Shakespearean.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Remember when old used to have E at the end?
Old.
Yeah.
The word old.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
OLDE.
Yeah.
Old.
And also football had like it was weird like
Well, I know in the
Yeah.
Spanish-speaking countries it's spelled FUT. Football. FUTBOL.
in England like how it's weird how they spell things 'cause first they call ZZ. which is
Well,
weird.
they
Yeah.
in Canada they call it
Yeah.
ZZ.
Yeah.
I think it's in every other country besides the United
Yeah.
States.
They call it Z.
Because us little United Stadian bastards like to be different.
Yeah.
Like, did you know they spell the word color? I know Canada's for sure. I'm not sure if any other countries do, but it's spelled COLOUR.
Yeah.
Not OR.
And also, I noticed, like, when watching subtitles to British show, they'll have tire spelled TYRE.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tire spelled that
fire, I guess, is also YRE.
See, I never
Yeah.
saw fire spelled that way,
Okay.
but I know
I
in the
don't know.
Caribbean they spell tire TYRE.
Yeah. It's weird. And also, in America, our measurement system, like, one other country in ours is measured by feet. Everything else is, like, centimeters and millimeters.
It's way. They really should be teaching everybody. I mean, I know they teach both the metric and our system. I don't even know what our system's called.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's called. I couldn't
Yeah.
even tell you. But anyway, metric system is so much easier, and once you can figure it out, like it's like I'm speaking for people that live in the States. Once you can figure it out, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Even in Celsius, Celsius makes more sense than Fahrenheit. But I mean, we know Fahrenheit because that's what we've been taught. But like 0 degrees Celsius means it's freezing, you know?
Yeah.
Anything it's like 20 or 30 degrees is pretty freaking warm. So
Yeah.
and us, it's like 32 degrees Fahrenheit's freezing. I'm like, pinpointed to 32, huh?
Yeah.
And what's boiling? I couldn't even tell you what boiling is. What is it, 200 and something? That's when
I
water
don't
boils?
know.
See, I don't
I
know
know
either.
I know that the book Fahrenheit 451, that's the temperature in which books burn.
Did you burn the book, or does the book
No.
talk about?
No, like it's about the book is about burning books. It's a future about where books are outlawed and so they burn them. You never read this in high school?
Nope, we read.
I read it in high school.
We read The Giver. We read all of Shakespeare's plays.
I never read The Giver, probably because I was homeschooled for 3 years, and I never really read any conventional books.
Yeah, we read.
Remember
The
we
Giver.
had one book called The Martian. I read called The Martian Chronicles.
I
That one was like an
remember that.
anthology book where it had like multiple stuff, like multiple stories going on, and then the last book was like where the humanity pretty much wiped out the Martians.
Did they make you guys read like all of the Greek history, the mythology?
pretty much.
That was, a lot of people didn't like it, but I absolutely love Greek mythology. I geek out over that stuff.
Yeah. I like Norse mythology. That all mythologies are pretty cool when you get down to them. They're all weird.
They are
ways.
freaking weird, but it's like that's like their creation story and the gods that they worship.
Yeah.
I mean, over here in America, I mean, it's pretty diverse, but I think it's safe to say that most people that live over here believe in like one God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say most people are Christian.
Yeah.
Whether that's Catholic, actual just Christians, Baptists, Protestants. I think everybody's basis is like Christianity.
Yeah.
And they believe in one God. But like you go into the Greek mythology, they have all these. They got the sun god, they got Hermes, they got Zeus, the god of the heavens, and they got the god of the ocean, Poseidon, and then Hades.
And then they got the Roman rip-off, which is like Mercury and what's his name? What's the
Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
He's the water.
Yeah.
Water god.
Then they got Pluto, which I think is Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get why the Romans ripped off the Greeks for their own mythology.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Like it's just those are their stories, their creation stories.
What's Hercules' most famous son named?
Xerxes?
No, it's Heracles.
Heracles.
You see, but you probably know him better as Hercules, but Hercules is his Roman name.
No. You should have said Zeus's
strong son.
What did you just say? You asked me.
Most famous son.
You said what's Hercules' most famous son? You threw me off there.
Yeah.
You should have said Zeus's. What's Zeus's? Yeah. See what you did there?
Yeah.
You screwed me over.
Sorry,
That's
I meant.
okay.
Yeah, Zeus's son, Heracles. That's his Greek name, but for some reason, instead of changing, they decided to call it Hercules. Hercules. Yeah, Hercules is actually the Roman version. Heracles is the Greek version. But in the Disney movie Hercules, they all call him Hercules, even though it's supposed to be Greek, but it's not very Greek. It's Roman yogurt.
It's Roman yogurt. It's not Chobani. It's Roman.
Mythologies are pretty cool if you look into them. Like
they're
the
amazing.
game Smite has like a
it's based off of the gods.
It's like, wow, that's so cool. And now they put in Japanese gods like a couple years ago. So it's like,
cool.
You got Amaterasu slicing things up with a sword, a katana.
Yeah, dude. See, that's what I think is awesome. Is like all of these different countries and ethnicities, and they all have like different stories of gods and goddesses, and I'm very, very fascinated about it. Like especially the Greek mythology, because I've done the most study of that. But it's amazing, and the stories are awesome, like very compelling. I love all the movies that come out. That they come out like. What is it? Attack of the Titans.
Clash of the
Titans. I loved the Percy Jackson stuff. I loved the original Clash of the Titans. That was a good one too. But there's I don't know if they made one on Odysseus yet. On the Odyssey. Yeah.
They made several like TV movies and stuff, like their older ones, but they haven't
they
made
did,
a modern version.
They did Troy, and Troy was awesome. But like a lot of people, if you watch the movie. Like, I think it explains it. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But Odysseus was the one who, like, he created the Trojan horse.
Yeah.
But anyway, I really liked my favorite.
I heard there's a third one of those books. Like, there was the Iliad, the Odyssey, and I heard there was a third one, but I have to look it up.
Yeah. But I think
by Homer.
My favorite character of Greek mythology was, I think it is Odysseus. Who's the one that fights the Minotaur?
I don't remember.
It might be Perseus, actually.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember. I got to look that up. But anyway, that was my favorite story of when I was reading that book. I was just very fascinated about. I think Minotaurs are fascinating.
And then you play God of War and it destroys it all because it doesn't follow mythology that well. It ruins it. And now they're about to ruin Norse mythology. Oh no. If you're a God of War fan, it's fine. Probably you just play it because of the gameplay. The story, if you go into it, it's a mess. It's a big mess. Big mess. Yeah.
I can't.
Of what I like out of all the mythologies, it's not really the gods, it's more the monsters. that they create. Like Aztec ones have pretty cool. And there's like a dragon that ends the world. That's gonna end the world.
Okay, his name's
Like
Theseus.
Oh, Theseus. There's one called Quetzalcoatl, I think his name is, and he's like a dragon that's gonna destroy the world. That one's pretty cool. And
No, dude, I'm pretty sure it is Perseus.
okay. And then there's in Japanese they got Orochimaru, which Susanoo slayed, and
Hold on, Orochimaru?
yeah,
He like from Naruto.
yeah, he's named after the snake. He's named after the 8-headed serpent.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, Naruto does some Japanese mythology too. Kaguya, the moon princess Kaguya. I guess
I don't.
you haven't finished it. Well, she appears at the end.
Yeah, I gotta.
Based
finish
off old the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter.
it. I literally have like
Yeah.
12 episodes left. I need to just watch it, but
Yeah.
but I love anime. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love
You
it.
can't watch subs.
I have a hard time watching subs because I spend the whole time reading the words instead of focusing on watching what's going on,
I'm used to it.
I miss a lot of it. I feel like I can't. I'm a guy. I can't multitask. I can't read and watch.
I'm used to it.
But do you watch it or do
Yeah,
you mostly?
I could watch it and both.
See, I suck at it. Maybe I just need to do it more. But I
you
just
have
like.
focus. But I can't do like usually I like to do two things, like play a game and watch a video, like have a video on the side while I'm playing a game. Unless the game is like story heavy, and then I can't watch a video while watching a cutscene. But if the anime is subtitled, I have to watch it. I can't just have a thing going on the side because I have to read the subtitles.
One of my recent animes I've been watching that it's been out for a while. It's actually on Netflix, and I recommend it to everybody. It's called Seven Deadly Sins. It's
Okay.
got a lot of freaking action mixed with a little bit of perverity.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Mixed in with a little
Yeah.
bit of.
It's also-
there's boobs.
yeah.
You don't see any nipples. You see cleavage and
Yeah.
stuff, but
It's also more graphic than the other shows of its kind.
yeah, it really
Like,
is graphic. But it's
yeah.
good. It's got a great story. I love it. The character development is on par. It's really good.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
The
Season
mon-
2 sucks. Well, it's not the true Season 2. It's
Yeah.
Season 2 filler.
Yeah.
That's what kills me. That's
Yeah.
what I don't like about anime is all the filler episodes.
Yeah,
And a lot of
because
people
they
would
gotta catch up with the manga.
Yeah.
'Cause they catch up with the manga, and you gotta. What the one show I like that I recommend this guy should watch sometime, My Hero Academia. What they're doing, it's based off another weekly Shonen Jump show, kind of like Naruto's a weekly Shonen Jump show, and so is Dragon Ball Z. What they do is that they're doing like a season by season. So like, the first season was 13 episodes, and then they waited a year and did like a full like 26 episode season or however many, like 2 core, like they did a 2 core season, and the third season is also supposed to be 2 core. So yeah, like they're doing season by season, so there's enough material to adaptate when they're doing when the manga goes.
That's cool.
And that's what I like. That's what most shows should do. Like, if Naruto did a season by season every year, sure, it'd take a long time, but there'd be a lot less filler.
They did 2 years of filler.
Yeah.
2 years of filler. Are you like 2 actual human lifetime years of filler? Are you serious? That's a lot
But
of
that's
filler.
Well, that's not Toei Animation. Toei Animation is infamous for doing like One Piece. Yeah, they're now doing like stretching like equivalent of one chapter out to a full episode. When usually, in order for like one solid paced episode, you use like 2 or 3 chapters, like full chapters.
Yeah. Dude, they just do it for the money, which
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I mean, if I was making tons of money off of an episode, heck yeah, dude, I'll throw in 20 filler
Yeah,
episodes. Why
but-
the freak not?
But I think they should, for the fans, release like a condensed version afterwards. So it's like, hey, here's Naruto, like, because they did that for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and
Kai.
only canon, not everything else.
Yeah, they did that for Dragon Ball Kai. They didn't reanimate anything. All they did was repurpose footage and re-edit it, and that was about it. It's like, why didn't you reanimate anything? but because they're cheapskates, it's
Yeah,
like,
they
well,
don't
we
care.
got footage here. Why don't we just
Give it to you.
Yeah.
Here, take it.
Oh yeah. In my movie segment, I forgot to tell what movie I'm watching next. I think it's gonna be Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one. You also, have you seen Space Jam?
I saw it a long time ago.
You don't remember any of it though.
Yeah.
You
well,
should go watch Space Jam after that.
Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. Got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. I know it's...
Stop it. Get some help.
It's
Everybody's favorite meme.
Yeah.
Dude, we should incorporate that into the show. A meme.
Oh, yeah.
We
What
pick a meme once a week.
Yeah.
The hottest new memes. I'm going to tell you right now. I'll start.
Okay.
Because I'm conceited like that. That's terrible. I'm not conceited.
Yeah.
Well, only sometimes when I play Minecraft.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, so I would say that my favorite meme right now that has been rolling around in my brain, and I've used a lot on the show in previous episodes, but it is probably the Screaming Cowboy meme. I could watch that one and it makes me cry over and over and over again.
Yep. He sure likes that one.
We should do our own Screaming Cowboy meme.
I'm not a fan of reenacting memes.
We're making a whole video about reenacting memes.
Why are we doing that again? It sounds like a terrible idea.
Because it's hilarious. We're taking memes.
We stopped that production. I thought we stopped that production.
Well, it's just because it got cold and a lot of the memes we wanted to film outside.
I'm not a fan of it personally.
That's all right. We're gonna see it true to the end because we don't quit. We don't give up.
Even though we'll probably be hated for it.
By who?
A lot of people.
Who cares? People are gonna hate what you do, whether people are gonna hate what you do no matter what. People are gonna hate it. People are gonna love it.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of it.
That's okay. You're gonna be the star, the lead role. Your class is fogged up.
Yeah. Well,
maybe we'll bring back Tarzan Boy too.
Oh no.
I'm actually gonna make that video. I want to make it unlisted.
Okay, you can do it if you want.
I want to make all those music videos unlisted.
You're the manager. You're the manager of the channel.
I'm not sure though, because I want people to be like, "Wow, look how retarded they are."
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't want people to be like, "Wow, look how retarded they are."
Yeah.
It's funny. You know what?
These are early videos we were learning.
Yeah, we've kind of buried them.
It could be like it's so bad that it's like meme worthy. Like, because there's some things like there's this little Indian kid who's like raps like, "Goodbye to all the people who hated me. Goodbye all the people who loved me. Goodbye to all the people who hated me." Like, that's a hilarious video, because it's just so bad. So who knows?
So
Maybe it'll be
bad.
meme status.
Is that camera still recording?
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be close to the end.
Oh no.
It'll only record for like 30 minutes, and you gotta re-hit it. But no, yeah, mine's a Screaming Cowboy meme.
Yeah.
Thane, what's your meme for the week?
My meme. Pop Team Epic.
Do explain.
It's an anime.
Is it a meme?
Yeah, it can be a meme.
What's the joke behind it?
Everything in the show is like a.
Was it
is a
like the weird
comedy.
one you showed me?
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. Then the head stretches like.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Then there's another one where it's like, "Hey, what's an alien doing in my bed? Kind in a sight. Kind in a sight." It's another one from Pop Team. I like that show. It's one of the
Is
best.
it on Netflix?
It's on Crunchyroll.
I just need to watch Crunchyroll, which I
It's
borrow Thane's Crunchyroll account because I am a little
wiener.
wiener.
That one's weird, but if you watch it, you'd be like, oh, okay. And what's the weirdest thing is they repeat the episode twice, but they have different voice actors. Like one is like male, and one is female, sometimes female-ish. So yeah, that That's Pop Team Epic.
Oh,
My
way to go, Pop
favorite-
Team Epic.
Probably my favorite meme till it stops airing, which will be at like the end of March.
See, I think I like animes that aren't too long. Like 2 or 3 seasons, that's about perfect
Yeah.
for an anime. Like Death Note was 2 seasons, and it was a
Yeah.
great 2 seasons. And Death Note's probably my favorite anime right now. I do like Attack on Titan, which I need to watch season 2, because season 1 was really good.
Yeah. And there's season 3 coming this summer.
I'm glad they didn't wait 4
Yeah.
years to release it.
Because I guess they're planning out everything. Because the manga's kind of like it's a monthly manga, so you have to. Oh no.
Told you to watch that, Bobby. Now there's probably like a whole cut of you talking, and it's my face because we don't have our third camera here. Partially because that third camera sucks, but whatever.
There it is. No, that was just all you talking. It was fine, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, season Attack on Titan, the manga, where the manga's going. Go in interesting places. There's more mystery and discovery to be found.
Have you read the manga?
Oh yeah, I'm reading the manga right now.
Oh, it's not done.
It's not done yet.
How many seasons do you think they'll make out of manga?
Probably all. They'll probably adaptate all of it. And this is where it's coming to an end. I think it's coming to a climax.
Dun, 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 dun! Climax.
Because they're in enemy territory. You'll find out all this season. You'll find out
Who
all
the big
truth.
red giant is? The big red titan?
Yeah, they mean the fuzzy one, the fur titan, the ape titan.
No.
Oh no, the colossal titan.
Yeah, colossal titan.
You find out who it is in season 2. You gotta watch season 2.
You need to watch it. It's only on Funimation though. Maybe it's on YouTube.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, it
It's
is?
subbed.
That's okay.
It's dubbed on Funimation though too. It's okay.
How much is Funimation? Is there a free trial?
Yeah, it's a free trial. You can probably watch it all in the free
Cool.
trial.
I'll just binge watch it on a
Yeah.
free trial. I have a hard time. I can watch like 2 or 3 episodes, and that's about it.
Yeah. It's kind of hard.
It's like an hour.
Yeah.
About an hour.
It's okay. You got this.
Baby.
But yeah, there's also My Hero Academia season 3 coming
To Netflix.
this summer. I think it's coming this April.
Is
Holy
it on
crap.
Netflix?
No, not yet. It's
Oh.
on Funimation and Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll and Funimation don't know they've made a partnership together.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't just absorb into one.
Yeah, that'd be great. They'd be all powerful. Take over Amazon and their anime strike, which is now dead. I'm glad anime strike's dead because now I could just use my sister's Prime account to watch anime, the good animes.
Is Naruto on Amazon Prime?
No. But you can watch some of the episodes dubbed on Viz Media's website. Let's check that. It has dubbed episodes.
Well, is it like updated dub? That's
No,
I
it's
can
not.
watch. I can watch Naruto now on Crunchyroll. It's subbed, and
You need to tolerate it.
I know, and I only have like 15 canon episodes left. I skip all the filler. There's
Yeah.
way too much filler in
Yeah,
Naruto.
I know. It's horrible.
But
I'd rather just read the manga.
good for you.
Uh,
I have to see the end because I know Sasuke and Naruto fight. But who's the real winner? I don't know. I also find out that Naruto doesn't die. Neither does Sasuke because Naruto ends up having a kid named Boruto, which they started another series about. And I also know that Sasuke gets
do you
married
know who
to
the
Sakura.
mom is of Boruto?
It is Hinata.
Okay, yeah.
And Sasuke.
So that show's pretty much a big spoiler. The existence of that show is a spoiler of
well,
Naruto.
one of my buddies ruined it for me way
Oh.
back yonder. But he's the one that actually got me into Naruto. The only anime I saw before was Attack on Titan. But after he told me everything about Naruto, I'm like, wow, this sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And it was.
I like One Piece better.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a
I like
fun
bikinis
show.
better than
It's
One
a
Piece.
fun show.
What about Cowboy Bebop?
It's a fun show.
Fine.
Samurai Champloo's fun too when you finish that.
What about Inuyasha?
It's a bad show.
It's bad. It sucks.
Yes, it's like a soap opera. It's gay.
Pass.
It's gay.
Of course it is.
Yeah. You wanna know what else is a bad show? Bleach after the Soul Society arc, like after the big reveal in that show, like the huge, humongous reveal, it just goes downhill. Especially with the filler. I don't like filler.
How many seasons of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is there?
There's 64 episodes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
They don't really go like. It's kind of hard to determine what a season is with anime because it's weird like that.
Yeah.
And how they divide Naruto into seasons is like I guess every year. They just
52 episodes.
Yeah, that's one season technically. That's a lot. Technicality.
Well, I remember. So when I was living in the Caribbean for a while, one of my buddies called me up and he's like, "Dude, it's the last episode of Naruto. Sasuke and Naruto are battling right now." I'm like, "What?" He watched the subbed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was airing on TV, and so he was watching it as it was airing.
Really?
Yeah,
cool.
But I told him not to tell me anything, so he didn't.
That wasn't really the last episode. They'll go on for 13 more episodes with epilogue stuff.
No, it was the final battle of Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure they do epilogue stuff afterwards, which it's like talks about everybody getting married and having kids. And
milk it for all it's worth.
Of course, because it was a great series.
Yeah.
It's probably sad coming to an end. All those voice actors are like, we've been doing this for like over 10 years.
Well, they got Boruto. Some of them came back for Boruto.
That's cool.
Yeah. They got other gigs. They do other gigs too.
Gigs. That's cool.
One Piece
is still going.
Yeah.
Why?
The manga started in like 1997, and so it's over 10 years old. And the anime started in 1999, and it's probably going to be going for another like 5 years before it ends.
Just be done?
Because the manga artist doesn't want to be done. He keeps writing it. He says he's got like 5 or 6 years left in him.
It's been going on forever.
Yeah. It's a fun pirate show.
I guess I need to watch an episode
or
two.
Say 10 years. I meant 20 years. 20 years.
Yeah, I was like going to say 1997.
Is 20 years.
Yeah.
And the anime itself is almost 20 years.
It's almost older than me.
Yep.
I'm 25. My nose itches real bad. Well, anime is exciting.
Yeah.
Oh. My parents don't understand anime yet. They'll go
watch.
My
parents don't either.
They'll go watch Family Guy.
None of my brother, I think he watches it occasionally.
Yeah, but they're like, "Why do you watch cartoons?" And then they go watch like Family Guy and The Simpsons. I'm like, "You're watching cartoons. There's no difference. The only difference is those are comedy cartoons and anime is mostly action."
Yeah, it's got gore. Some of them are gore, and you shouldn't show to your kids. Hey, kids, want to watch what's the gory one? Want to watch Knights of Sidonia on Netflix? See a bunch of people, see a ship tilt over, and a bunch of people slam on a wall, and there's a blood splatter.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one's CG.
I think the problem why they don't understand is because when growing up, I watched a lot of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, and so they're like, "Oh,
this is." I grew up with anime too.
Yeah, they're like,
"This is Dragon Ball Z."
They're like, "This is what anime is. It's cartoons." I'm like,
Yeah. It's different, like the style and usually the storytelling. It gets weird in some points. There's also what's another really Hellsing Ultimate? Yeah, just watch that one. That one's definitely for kids. See people get slaughtered. It's so messed up. Hey, what are you doing? You texting on your phone in the podcast?
No, I'm doing research.
Oh, you are? Okay. Anyways, I thought of a subject a little while ago. What if in the future, like all the zoos, instead of having real animals, had virtual ones, like the glass display had like animals like rendered so realistically, like they look like they were rendered in like Unreal 4, and all their hair has like different strands and stuff, and you just see it. Now, I know what the zoos are, the appeal of zoos are. It's like seeing an animal in real life that you wouldn't see regularly, but just like that like a realistic render of an animal. And you could render dinosaurs, what dinosaurs would have looked like. go to prehistoric version and then just go in the aquarium section and see rendered animals, like fully rendered, and they have their own AI and they do whatever they just wander around the pen. It sounds like Blade Runner stuff. Sounds like something in like Ghost of the Shell.
That's cool.
There's an anime to bore your kids. Ghost in the Shell. They won't know what's going on.
Then that's not a good show to watch.
No,
it's not entertaining.
It's amazing. No,
Really?
I mean kids won't get it, but when you watch, you're like, "This is awesome." That's a good one. I like Ghost in the Shell.
Have to check it out.
Standalone complex.
Well, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, it's been fun.
We actually did pretty good for no script.
Yeah.
I mean,
No
we don't
subjects.
do a script. No, like written.
Yeah.
My nose
This is
itches.
not scripted. We swear.
Yeah. Not scripted. If it is scripted, we are amazing actors because we are genuinely spitting this information out.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe
We're hoping to have another guest on the show soon.
Yeah.
We're still talking with him. It may or may not happen. So if it does,
he's down for collabs, though.
yeah, if it does happen, you'll see him.
Yeah.
If not, it'll be
Just us again.
yeah.
Or
Well,
some,
and you know what? We might bring Pat back on the show, the
Yeah.
guy from
Or-
Canada,
or
so we can talk about
or his grandpa, or
the
Doc.
or the doc.
Yeah.
We want to have the doctor back on the show, but we want to bring Pat back on sometime in the future as well because we are doing season 2 of the annual Video Game Awards, which we have got to finish that script
Yeah.
and start shooting it so it can be done.
Ooh, yeah.
So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Join the conversation. Subscribe if you haven't already, and
Keep it.
You've got mail.
radiated. Keep it radiated.
Impaciated.
See you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.